Hi Taurus, welcome to your June 2018 monthly readings. The lighting's really bad, you'll have to excuse that. It's around midnight right now. I'm trying to get the last few videos done here. Hopefully I can get them done. I'm trying to get them done because I got a sore throat and I'm afraid that if, I leave these the last 2 to 3 videos for tomorrow, I might not be able to talk because my throat's quite sore. And the irony is that is like I went on a trip for the weekend where when you go away, like I woke up this morning and like had this lump in my throat so we're gonna do these a little bit like we did them last month. I'm down by the ocean actually for I enjoy being near the water. I feel like it's healing. I talk about that a lot in my readings too. And I mentioned that because you have I am peace, okay? And you have blue here. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, and that's water. The cards that you got, we're going to start with the affirmation cards. And the affirmation cards are good to say to yourself in the morning, or things you may want to say to yourself in the morning in the mirror. And start your day off and bring it in as part of your morning routine. And the reading is going to be what you need to know, show, and grow. I'm sorry, you guys, I can't speak. The first card you got is I am flexible. I am peace. And then I am healthy. Those are the affirmation cards that you got. What I feel like you're at peace with is those of you that are parents. It's like what you need to show. It's like enjoying these moments with your children because they're never going to be that age. You know what I mean? You're never going to get the time back. And then although they may drive you up the wall, I feel like this month you're going to have a very the word appreciation is coming through for the small moments that you have with your children. This can even be like the little things if they're young, that they make, the little silly things that they make at school. You're going to love them, is what I'm getting. Or you may have a child, I feel like, they could even be older, okay, that you're just going to really enjoy bonding with, okay? You're going to enjoy the motherly moments with them. The next set of cards we have is the moon card. Okay, so the moon or a full moon can have some importance to you. The Three of Pentacles, this is like craftsman. This guy's a craftsman. If you see that, he's got a peg and a hammer, and he's chiseling out his art. So some of you could be artists. Okay, this is very hands-on. So this can also be like you're a cook. Like art comes in many forms. Okay, you could be a baker. You could be it would be handsy, craftsy with your hands, building, making little things yourself. Okay, and selling them too. You could have an Etsy shop. Okay, that can be an avenue for you if you make things to sell on Etsy. Okay, and then you have the Knight of Wands. Okay, and with the Nine of Wands, it's like establishing, oh my goodness, I can't talk. Establishing healthy boundaries with yourself and with other people. And when it comes to yourself, this means applying discipline to yourself. Okay, getting what needs to be done, holding yourself accountable for things and not pointing the finger or putting it outwardly. Okay, because nobody's responsible for you except you. Okay, so it's holding yourself accountable. That is self-love as well. Okay, discipline is self-love. Disciplining yourself, that's self-love. Okay, so an example of that is, like, for instance, for me, I wanted to go down to the beach today. I went yesterday, but I wanted to go down today, and I didn't go today because I tried to discipline myself and hold myself accountable and be like, well, I got to get these videos done, and if I get the videos done, then I can go down to the beach. Okay? The beach didn't happen. And then you got to look out the hotel window like one of those children when you want to go outside and play and you ask your mom and your mom says no, or you ask your dad and they say no because you got your homework, and then you're just like looking out the window like, but I want to be outside, you know, like it's it's disciplining yourself, holding yourself accountable, you know, like I'm a grown adult. I don't have my mom, well, my mom, she's an Aries and she's Portuguese, so, you know, she puts her 2 cents in whenever she wants. And I allow it because she's my mom. I'm not going to tell her different, you know, or I might not agree with it, but, you know, like, I'm not going to lie. I'll lie to my mom and tell her I agree with her. I'm not going to disagree with her all the time. Sometimes I have, though, you know, but I do it in a respectable manner. I'm not talking back to my mom. I'm 33. I'm still, you know, I respect my mother. Healthy boundaries with yourself, again, like the discipline, okay? It's not a bad thing, you know? Like, yeah, okay, you could be in a scenario like that where you got stuff that you got to get done and you have to say no to going out to a party or no to doing something you wanted to do on the weekend. Okay, but there's benefits to that, okay? Like, it's very rewarding when you, I don't make any money off of this. I do this for free. I've been doing it almost 4 years. It'll be my 4-year anniversary on YouTube in Libra season. And I'm kind of surprised with that, off and on. I've been off and on, you guys. Saturn, I'm a Sag. I had Saturn in my chart. There was a lot happening when I started this channel, where a lot of obstacles in my way. But I never gave up, all right? I kept coming back. I don't do this for money. I've never, you know, I don't have a business or anything like that. Okay, I do this because it's a hobby and I enjoy doing it, all right? And my viewers are dedicated to me, so it's only fair that I reciprocate that and I'm dedicated to them, right? Like, you don't need money to have gratification out of life, all right? Like, you do things from the heart and not from rewards or prosperity, okay? Because, like, for me, like, personally, this channel is a very small channel, okay? And, you know, for some people, like, if they had a channel and they realized, okay, well, I'm only going to get a few people, they would stop, okay? But they would stop because they're looking for prosperity, okay? Like, I've continued to have this channel because it comes from the heart. I love the people that I deal with, all right? And it's a respect thing. I respect them and they've respected me, and it's appreciation. It's an exchange of energy, all right? Like, so you want to ensure with the 9 of Wands that you're receiving an exchange of energy. Okay, what people are giving to you, you're giving back to them, right? So if people are supporting you, you want to ensure that you're going out there and supporting others, all right? If you're supporting others, you want to ensure that they're supporting you, okay? Like, you want to ensure that you have an equal exchange of energy. And when things are becoming unequal, that's when you want to create the boundary and say, okay, wait, I got to step back here, okay? Like, I've been giving you a lot, and now I got to stop because you're taking, and it's because people can get into a pattern of being accustomed to getting all the time, and that they won't be the giver, all right? And that's when you got to, like, break the pattern, okay? This is healthy too, so it could be self-discipline, okay, or establishing boundaries with yourself with foods, all right, or getting healthy, okay? I just got humbled in that category. I thought I was a pretty healthy person, you guys. I got a really physical job as a baker because I do industrial baking. So I thought I was physically fit. And then, you know, life humbled me yesterday when I went to the beach. There was, like, stairs that you had to go down, and a lot of stairs. And I knew when I was going down them because everybody was huffing and puffing coming up. Like, it took me, like, probably 10 minutes to get up the stairs. I don't know, man, how many steps there are, but far too many. I had to stop, like, I think 4 times I stopped. It was either 4 or 3 times I stopped. And I was quite humbled. I realized by the second stop that I was like, man, I have to get in shape, you know, and what makes it funny is there was a girl that was walking up ahead of me, And she was like my motivation. I was like watching her and I'm like, okay, if she can do it, I can do it. If she can do it, I can do it. Right? And then I heard her say, what did she say to her friend that was in front of her? She's like, she looks at her friend because her friend was like, I don't know if we can make it. And then the girl goes, remember, we're doing this for the ass, like for her butt. She's like, it's like the butt's gonna look fantastic. And then I'm like walking behind, and that was the second that I was like, yeah, screw it. Me getting air right now is more important than like I don't like my butt, you know? Like I'm not doing this for my butt. I want to survive and get to the top of those stairs where, oh man, it's brutal though. So like I got a Taurus north node. So for me, like, you know, I am healthy. Okay, your north node is where you're going. So I always advise, and I only bring this stuff up in Taurus's reading. You should watch your Saturn sign and you should watch your north node sign, because your north node is your destiny, where you're heading towards. Okay, your Saturn sign is your lessons. That's what you're here to learn. Okay, so when you want to know things, your Saturn sign is usually what it's going to help you. All right. I don't know why I don't bring that up in anybody else's reading. You guys are known as the High Priestess, though. So you guys are like screwing with my mind, you know, getting me to release information. But the Nine of Wands is like establishing boundaries with yourself. So for me, and I like to give examples, because for me this would be like I need to go to the gym, and I need to start doing more cardio, right? Like that's the aspect in health that I need to focus on, because man, those stairs made me feel really bad. And the people I was walking up with didn't stop. They didn't stop. Oh, that made me feel really bad. Whatever. I got up the stairs. I was quite proud of myself. So, you know, and I wasn't the only one struggling. So, but it's healthy boundaries is what you need to establish. You may need to start eating proper foods. So this could be like, I bring this up a lot. Simple things like instead of having sugar in your coffee, substituting it with honey. All right. If you have a creative ability and you're creating something with your hands, okay, and you're trying to sell it to the public or create something, your own business, your own crafts or whatever, you got to create boundaries. You got to have to make the time and put the effort in to do it. And then discipline, holding yourself accountable. Okay. It's not fun. It's not always fun being an adult. Okay. Fun time was over when you were a child. Doesn't mean that life has to be all serious, but you have to do things that you don't want to do. Children have to do things that they don't want to do. All right. Like, you know, when mom would tell you to clean your room or dad would tell you to clean your room, you know, you didn't want to do it, but you did it. Okay. Like, because you had somebody lighting that fire underneath you. All right. You're an adult now. You don't have somebody lighting that fire underneath you. That fire's got to come from within you. All right. So you got to hold yourself accountable. You got to discipline yourself, because if you're an adult, your mother and father aren't going to be there to discipline you. And even if you did go to them and ask them for advice, you're not going to like what you hear, and you're not going to listen to what they hear or what they say. You know, it's going to go in one ear and out the other. Like, so in order to be peaceful means that you have to have an equal balance of like give and take, not only in the outside with other people and with you know your work life balance, but interpersonally with yourself. It's talking interpersonally with yourself, if that makes sense. Okay, because this is talking about what's hidden. All right, with the moon secrets. Okay, it's ancestry associated with Cancer. Cancer is associated with ancestry. Okay, the High Priestess usually represents Taurus and Cancer. Okay, those two signs. You got Pisces in here, the fish. And this is a very Taurus card, because I associate you guys with the fairies. And if you look, there's little dancing fairies here. So again, it's like the universe, life, spirit, whatever you believe in, okay, is going to play with you a bit. They're going to guide you and protect you. They're going to show you what needs to change and what avenue you need to go. Okay, but you got to take the action to do it. And by action is discipline. All right. Being flexible is like being able to change. This can also be talking about yoga. Okay. But it's seeing what's hidden too, and then making the changes necessary for it. Okay. Oh, I didn't want that many cards. but we'll use them. So you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, and the Page of Pentacles characters are always the good friends. Okay, they're the ones that are the rocks in your life. So it's like, because rocks are earthly, right? So they're the ones that stick with you through thick and thin, and they're usually the friends that are there through trial and tribute, like through all the traumas that you go through. Okay, when a family member dies, earth sign friends are the ones that are there that you can lean on and cry on, that will help you organize things or, you know, move. They're the reliable friends. They're there for the hard times. Okay, ensure that you have that kind of support in your life, that you're not just giving that. Okay, you need to receive that as well. You have the Ten of Pentacles. This is family oriented. I do see a mother-daughter relation here. Okay, this is like the daughter coming home and she's like, "Hi, Mom," and she's so happy to see her. You know, so if you are a younger, by young, you could be 30, 40, 50, okay? You're still young. Your parents are around. It's going to visit them. You're always going to be their child in their eyes, okay? And at the same time, you want to establish healthy boundaries with your child, as in, let them be an adult. Give them your 2 cents, but it's the manner in how you approach it. So, like, how you want it to come out as suggestions, and you don't want it to come out as being you're directing or telling them what to do, because you're going to get the opposite effect in that. All right, and they'll actually listen to you a lot more and feel that you're respecting them and giving them the option to have their own opinion when you're suggesting. All right, you have the Empress. Ooh, fabulous, you guys. This came up for Virgo in the same spot. Okay, Empress is your energy. You're looking good. I didn't get that with Virgo, but with you guys, I got like, you're looking good, you know? Ensure that you have healthy boundaries with people and people aren't taking advantage of that, okay? So it means not moving too quickly, thinking about things before you make final decisions. Also, like, if you're getting offers from people, ensure that they're not coming after you for the way you look, okay? Because you're looking really good. Or Taurus, you're gonna come across somebody, like, you could be walking out in public and it's like one of those Mother May I situations, you know, like, or like, how you doing type thing, you know, or you're feeling good, which is you're gonna give the energy off, where it's like, you know, Joey Tribbiani, I'm getting like, how you doing? You're gonna be attracting a lot of people towards you because of the vibration that the frequency you're vibrating at, okay? Your energy. You need to protect your energy from other people's, okay? Because when you are operating at a higher frequency and energy level, you tend to get a lot of vampires, feeders, okay? Bloodsuckers. They feel that vibration and they want some of it, so they will come. It's like, you ever seen the movie The Trolls? The Bergens? You got to watch out for the Bergens. When you've entered Trolldville, people want some of that happiness, all right? And the thing with I want happiness, I've said this in a few people's readings this month, okay? The I is ego and want is desire, okay? When you remove those two, all you have left is happiness, all right? So, like, it's action-oriented here. It's you're self-sufficient. Okay, it's going to be done through you. It's an apprentice card too, okay? It's like working on your skills. I'm also seeing computer, something about the computer, because I'm seeing like a little, what do they call that? Little chips you put in your phone, or like memory cards you put in your phone or laptop. So make sure if you're studying things, or if you've researched a bunch of things, or you have important documents on your computer, that you're backing it up and you're saving it, okay? Research and development can be important to you because you may have some hidden things. The yin and the yang is coming through as well. And yin and yang is masculine, feminine. It's positive and negative. We all have these attributes in ourselves. It's aligning the two of them. You have the King of Pentacles, and you have the Ten of Swords. Dun dun dun. Well, the King of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. I'm going to pull one more because I want to. Actually, you know, again, it's coming through as, okay, you're abundant. You're very prosperous. If there's a thing here about you being taken advantage of. Okay, so you got to be balanced. You got to be patient is coming through. And you have to align with what you see and what you hear. Okay, and creating healthy boundaries need to be established and put into place so you're not taken advantage of and you don't get the Ten of Swords. You don't get overwhelmed and overburdened and betrayed or backstabbed. Okay, so if you're going into business with people, contracts. If you're starting a business, this guy is the research and development guy. Fact checker, all right, accountant. Okay, there's somebody at the bank you can go to as a business advisor that can help you out, that can give you the next step that you need to proceed forward. They can give you information about people that you may need to come into contact with to help get rid of this heavy burden. Okay, and it's mental. Like it might be overwhelming for you to do something. You now need help, but you need some sort of advisor. This guy's an advisor, excellent advisor. Okay, could be a female. Okay, but if this card, if you're applying it to yourself as a female, okay, then it's asking you, in order to become the Empress, okay, or achieve this greatness or whatever, okay, like to get to this status, or to build whatever it is that you're trying to build, okay, to get through your schooling or to fix family relation. The Empress is like the mother too, okay, she is a businesswoman. Okay, in order to do that, if you're a female, okay, if you're male, then, you know, you're in your energy. But for females, you need to take on the masculine aspect in the practical, everyday to day manners. So this is like a man's brain. I've gone over this quite often. It's like compartmentalized. When he's focused on a task, he's completely focused on that task. Whereas a woman, when she is focused on that task, she's troubleshooting and considering everything. Other aspects in her life, how it's going to apply to that situation, which can give a different perception to the situation, okay? But it can also allow the woman to miss out on specific details and actually apply herself in a get it done mentality, get that one task done, because it can start to become overwhelming, like this energy here, because they're considering too much. Like, if I make this decision, it's going to affect this, and this. Okay, with this card here, it's saying you need to take on the masculine aspect, where it's like you need to apply yourself in that one compartment, and that one compartment is whatever you need to focus on, and you need to get it done, and just focus on that one thing. All right, block the other noises out, and just focus on that one thing. If you're a woman, it's saying you need a male's opinion, a male's help. Okay, because he can help you, and he can stay focused on that one task. If you're a male, then you need a female's help. You have an Empress here who can foresee things. With the female brain, she, like I said earlier, she can troubleshoot. Okay, she helps you connect other areas of your life and how that's going to affect other areas of your life, your decision making. You need that. You can also find her probably maybe, okay, well, there's worlds here, so it could be on the internet. It could be like through the internet is how you'll find her. That's specifically what I'm getting. So it's like you may need to research business advisors. You may need to research web designers, research and development people. So you're going to need to research, look people up on the internet. Check the sources though. Like, You'll find them. This could even mean like, for some of you, you could even find like, because she's very aesthetically appealing. So it could be health, okay? Because I got a Virgo energy coming through. And with health, that could be like your physical appearance. So it might mean that like you're getting on a new health regimen, okay? And you need a coach. And there's lots of coaches that are online that can help you out. You need a nutritional nutrition guidance, or somebody that's a nutritionist. You can find one on the internet, okay? You could be good at these things, and you could start your own business online. This is cosmetics, though, as well. So you may be very good at, maybe that's what your business is supposed to be in, like cosmetics, okay? This is love, too. So this could be like donating your time and your skills and your efforts to causes even to benefit you. And I got this before in somebody's reading. So it's like if you're a makeup artist, well, then you can, okay, equal exchange of energy came through, and there's more than enough to go around to help everybody out there, okay? And the best way to get ahead in life, okay, and it's not the best way, it's the most heart-fulfilling way, okay? It's the most, I'm getting mother and creativity, so you got to be creative about how you do things. So if you're starting a business in cosmetics, okay, you got to give in order to receive. And you should naturally, you're a Taurus, so you're going to give from the heart, okay? I shouldn't, like, I feel awkward when I say things like, in order to receive, you got to give, right? Like, that shouldn't have to be said. It should be known. Some people need to hear that. Taurus, you're not one of them. Okay, you're the sign, like, this is you right here. But if you're, like, say, a makeup artist and you want to start your own business, but you need portfolios, right? So you need clients, okay? And when you first start out, you're not going to get clients, okay? Because you don't have the customer base for it, okay? Because you don't have referrals or stuff like that, okay? So in order to get that, you can volunteer your time at a women's shelter, okay? Or one of those shelters where people are trying to get back up on their feet and get out there and find jobs. Okay, there's lots of there's the abuse centers too. Those women are looking to go out and get their confidence back, and they're looking for jobs. Okay, the women's shelters, they're women with children. I'm sure there's shelters with men too. Maybe you're a man and you can create a shelter for men. All right, I don't know if those things really exist, but if there's shelters specifically made for women, men suffer from causes too that they could use help from. Okay, but back to the whole women thing. So you can go to these shelters and you can volunteer your time to help these women gain their confidence back, go out there and look good for their jobs, and you, out of that process, gain a picture for your profile. Okay, so there's an equal exchange of giving and taking there. Okay, and it's important that, the community gets back, all right? That, people that are underlooked are not underlooked. The Empress doesn't become an Empress because she rules her kingdom ruthlessly, okay? Somebody that's ruthless is going to be, at some point, very, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy they're end up with, but at some point, they're going to be rebelled against. Society will stand up against them. You know what I mean? Or at some point, people are going to see through their bull. Okay? The Empress becomes the Empress and successful at it because she gives from the bottom of her heart, and she considers what's best for the people, her kingdom. She doesn't put her kingdom at risk. She doesn't put her people at risk. You know what I mean? She protects her people, and she protects them with her life. She's willing to sacrifice herself for them. Okay? Like, that's how you become successful, okay? A leader leads by example, and you got to walk the walk if you're going to talk the talk, all right? I don't know why that came through, but it is what it is. It's like if your mother's around, go visit her. Your father's around, go visit them, all right? Like this is a parent, this is a teacher-student relationship too, Okay, pages are new ideas though. This is a new grounded practical thing that you can create for yourself. Whether that's a new family relationship, mending the family relationship, seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, maybe you have a parent that you feel is overbearing. Okay, and that comes from love. They don't know how to properly express their love. Okay, but I can guarantee you, your parent tried to change, had experiences, and probably told themselves that I'm never going to do this because my parent did this, and they did the best that they could with what they know. All right, things are done based on a level of awareness. Okay, and if you're a mother with a daughter, like, you're going to reunite with her. It's going to take time though. Okay, there's changes that need to be made, healthy changes, boundaries, self-discipline that has to be made to connect, to make the connections, to have things mend and be at peace. Again, with I am happy, the I is ego, and the or I want to be happy. The want is desire. You remove the I and the want, and all you have left is happy. Okay, action needs to be had here. Slow and methodical though. You have the page, it's the beginning, baby steps, one thing at a time. Research and development is where you want to start. Fact checking. All right, social internet is what I'm getting. Sending emails. It's not finalizing anything, it's just gathering information, and it's also not putting all your eggs in one basket, you guys. Okay, some of you could make really good jam and you can start jarring it and selling it at local farmer markets. Maybe you make a really good salsa. Perhaps you make your own barbecue sauce. Okay, you can start making your own and going to the farmer markets, making little business cards. They're really cheap. You can get like 200 of them for like really cheap off of sites and stuff like that. And you can start your own little website and have it sold on there. And then down the road, you can be knocking on like the big franchises doors to try to get it sold. You might get the door slammed in front of you, but you keep proceeding forward. You know, like, you can knock on little local, your local shops are usually people that are always willing to help out their fellow neighbors. Okay, so if you have a local shop, restaurant, a lot of them are willing to put up local people's arts, like, so their paintings on the walls and with the names of the artist, the contact number, and how much it costs. They're willing to do that. You know what I mean? They're willing to support their local friends and family members or neighbors. Okay, so if you sell jewelry, a lot of coffee shops and stuff like that, you know, if you go to the coffee shop and you have a little one of those little, I don't know what they're called because I don't have a lot of jewelry, but like one of those little jewelry rack things that you own, and you knock on a bunch of coffee shop doors. Some of them are going to reject you, but somebody will eventually say, yeah, I'll put that up. Okay, there's an arrangement that might be made where they get 10% or something like that. Again, this guy you want to talk to before you start doing that. Okay, but you'll find a coffee shop that will be willing to have their stuff right by the cashier, and people will buy that stuff. You know, if you create your own jewelry or you create fridge magnets, or again, going back to sauces, there's companies and restaurants that will sell your sauce in the front. All right, like, knocking on doors, getting things done. You got the power. I got the power. You know that song? It's like I think a 90s tune, an 80s tune. I got the power. I'm hearing that song. All right. No limits, you guys. That's too unlimited. That's the song. It's coming through too. Too unlimited. All right, you guys. So magic's gonna come at play for you guys. You're gonna be guided and spiritually protected, and I feel like you have fairies around you. You are the fairies, but you have fairies around you that are kind of gonna be like sprinkle a little magic dust. Let me know how that goes, you guys. This is exciting. Okay, namaste, and I will talk to you next month. Ciao for now.